Fariq, thank you for joining us on the platform.
You're welcome. You're welcome. It's a pleasure to be on the platform.
So Fariq will also be giving us his perspective on the visit to Nigeria, the Muslim Ummah, but then with a focus on youths. Fariq, you've been with your father all through Sokoto, Ilorin, Abuja, and all of that. What's your take? Give me your feel around about Nigeria as a country, and perhaps the youths in particular.
Alhamdulillah, trip to Nigeria so far has been very successful, as we've been invited by the Sultan of Sokoto. It's been very successful, and Alhamdulillah, the first lecture that I had was on the topic Islam and Christianity, a comparative study.
Yes.
It was in the university, Usman Danfodio University, and Alhamdulillah, more than 10,000 people attended.
Yeah.
So it was a resounding success, Alhamdulillah. And a lot of youth were there in that program. And you could see the enthusiasm of the audience and of the students. They were very enthusiastic. And Alhamdulillah, there were certain questions also were asked by non-Muslims. Alhamdulillah, one person accepted Islam.
Yeah.
So it was a very resounding success. It was a resounding success. And besides that, the other lectures as well, the lectures that were delivered by my father in Ilorin, and even in the lecture that was delivered last night in Abuja, Alhamdulillah, the lectures, they were good, Alhamdulillah. And Alhamdulillah, in Nigeria, we see the Muslims that they are very receptive when it comes to Islamic work, when it comes to da'wah, when it comes to learning about Islam. And especially the youth, they are very enthusiastic to do something for the deen, to do something for the cause of Islam. Even when I was interacting with many of the youth, they were very interested and keen in learning about da'wah, the different ways of da'wah, the techniques of da'wah, how to deliver the message. And the topic that they gave me to speak on in the university, Usman Danfodio, they requested me to talk about Islam and Christianity, so that we can talk about the similarities and live in peace and harmony. These are the two great religions in Nigeria, Islam and Christianity. So we should not fight over the differences, but rather focus on the similarities and live with peace and harmony. And in my talk, I clearly mentioned that both these major world religions, Islam and Christianity, they focus upon the oneness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is mentioned in the Quran, and it is even mentioned in the Bible, which I spoke in detail in my lecture.
Right.